right, guys. We're gonna go over some stack pass defenses and counters, and we'll start with the stack pass defense. The guy goes double unders on me, locking his hands, lifting my hips up, driving me up on my shoulders. Not a lot of options here. So as he starts to turn the corner, I want to peel behind the elbow. Not like on top of it, but underneath it. So as he starts to turn that corner, I want to peel his arm out and kind of stiff arm him here, keeping his weight off my upper body so I can sit up to my elbow, maybe even my hands, and I bring my feet close to my butt. And then I can just kind of technical stand up here, just eject, get away, get a fresh start. That's one option right there. He's double unders again. He's stacking, turning the corner, try to get behind that elbow, peel it out as he's turning, just kind of separate his elbow from his body. The weight's off my upper body, feet close to the butt. I'm shrimping out, and then I'm looking to take whatever he gives me, whether it's the back, the triangle, the arm lock, or just replace. Same thing, he's going double stack, he's turning the corner. I'm trying to peel that elbow, keep going. I'm trying to turn that corner and I can't really stiff arm him. I can't get out from underneath him here. He's pretty strong. I'm gonna go from just peeling the elbow to this little wing. I'm gonna hook over the arm, I'm gonna circle, get up to my elbow, and then I'm gonna bump my hips up over the shoulder where he can't post. I bump and I tip him over. I wanna address this hand right away. I want to look to attack either the straight arm bar or the Americana. The straight's going to be a little bit better. I don't want to leave this hand unattended because a good darce guy, I'm just falling right into a darce. They'll lock me up and squeeze me out here. So you need to attack the hand, whether I'm attacking the limb or I'm at least pinning it to the mat, covering the body, and just coming out with control. So he's going double under stack pass. Turning the corner, I try to stiff arm, I can't. I go to this wing, circle up to my elbow, bump my hips up over the shoulder where he can't post, finding that hand right away, looking to attack the straight arm. The Americana's there, but it's a little tougher to get because I don't have a lot of control of his body. So I would go straight arm here, looking out for that darce again. If I don't grab the hand, he'll lock me up and squeeze me out right here. Or I can just pin it to the floor, cover the body, and come up with side control. And Devin's going double stack on me. Turning the corner, can't stiff arm. Hook that arm, get up to my elbow. Bump him right over the top. Look to address that arm, whether I'm attacking it or I'm just defending that darce. Pin it to the floor, cover the body. Keep that arm pinned if I ever can. I go triangle, and he goes to stack me, put the hand on the collar, run that corner. Same thing. I'm gonna bail, wing that arm, come up, pop him over the top, trap that arm, pin it down, cover the top. So actually, this is where I learned it from. I learned that stack pass counter coming off the triangle. My coach taught me this, Coach Glenn. Trying to triangle the guy, he goes far arm in the collar, stacks me, putting me in a bad spot, putting pressure on me, turning that corner. I'm gonna wing, circle up, bump him over the top, and then I'm gonna look to attack that arm right away. At least address it, because if I don't address it, he will darce me, squeeze me out right there. So address it, might as well see if I can attack it while I am focused on it. And then if I can't get the tap or I just wanna go for control, pin it to the floor, cover the body, and then before I let it go, I put my knee over it, and then I'll start to make my moves from here. So a couple defenses now. Guy gets double unders on me, and before he even starts to turn that corner, I want to try to take away his leverage as far as pulling my hips up, putting me up on my shoulders. As he starts to do that and drive into me, I want to try to run away on my shoulders. I want to try to do this little shoulder scoot, create some distance, which gets him extended a little bit and gets him a little bit weaker, gets my hips back down on the floor. I'm kind of trying to put weight down there to make it tough on him. So he tries to stack me again. I try to run away, and as I'm running away, I want to open my feet, boom, and grab his wrist. And then once I'm here, I can just replace. I can just circle one leg in, circle another leg in, and get back to like a closed guard, a little bit safer situation. So again, he goes double unders. He starts to stack me. I try to run away and open my feet and catch the wrist. Now I can attack from here too. If I just circle one leg in, like I can go into my triangles, arm bars, omoplatas. All that stuff's going to be available after I defend the double under stack. So he goes to stack me. He's driving into me. I'm running, opening my feet, trying to break that lock, control the wrist, and then circle one leg in for a triangle or attack, two legs in for just some open guard, or even replace him to a closed guard. Again, he goes double under stack pass. He's starting to put pressure up on my shoulders, take my hips away from me, and he's probably gonna cut the corner on me. So right when this is happening, I gotta run away on my shoulders, open my legs, break that grip, and then quickly be ready for my next options, whether it's the triangle, arm lock, or just replacing altogether. Same thing, he's going double unders on me. I'm running away, breaking the grip, controlling the wrist, and then some other options I have from here. I'm gonna try to extend him a little bit, and then I keep the wrist on my hips. I'm controlling his wrists on my hips, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my legs, either one on the outside. I'm gonna turn to an angle, and I'm gonna thread that leg all the way through, and you'll see my foot pops out here, right here. And so this arm that I've threaded around, I keep that arm on my hip, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of turn that corner, straighten my leg, and he's probably gonna tap right there. There's a little bit of an Americana, he's feeling a little shoulder lock right there on that shoulder. So I've gotten to here from the other side, I thread across, keep that hand on the hip, scoot to the side, straighten my leg, and put pressure on that shoulder. Again, he's stacking, I'm running, opening, catching those wrists, stretching them out, threading that leg through, creating that angle so I can get a little bit more reach, leaning to the side and straightening that leg, putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder right there. Straighten that out and you'll get the tap. Just so you can see from the other side, thread that leg through, lean into it, straighten that leg out. He's going to stack. I need to run, try to create some separation, open my legs, break that grip, stretch him out. Now from here, the side I'm going to go to, I really need to make sure I keep that wrist. So if I'm going to go to this side, I'm going to take this leg over, weave it over the shoulder and under his thigh here, like a butterfly hook. I need to keep this arm. If I let this arm go, he's just going to pull his arm out and he's going to end up and probably get control of me. But if I keep that arm right where it was, he's kind of pinned here as I'm straightening. As I pin him here, I'm going to look to grab his belt. Then I'll quickly release, move my hip out, either climb on top or drag him into my lap and take the back. So nice little back take when a guy's trying to stack past you. Run, open, stretch. Whatever side I go to, I need to make sure I keep that wrist. I'm going to go over to this side this time. Threading through, keeping the wrist, holding the belt, post, shrimp, climb to the back, or if I can get a good hip grip on him here, I'll shrimp away and pull him into my lap. secure the back that way. Again, he's going double unders. I'm running, opening, controlling the wrists, stretching them out, creating that space. Double it up on one side, threading through, moving my hip out a little bit. Get that palm up grip, release, start to make your way to the back. Couple ways to catch the guy when he does this. So I'm gonna, again, I can try to run away and break it, but sometimes I can't. I learned this one from Nick Grigoriadis. I'm gonna grab the collars and my thumbs are gonna try to line up right where his arteries are. So I'm gonna try to shut those little valves off. There's a nice little button here. And then I'm gonna cross my feet and the power is gonna come from my legs. I just pinch my knees together, shut those valves off. Really not a fun move to drill, right? It cuts that blood right off, almost makes you feel sick after a few reps of these. So again, he's gone double unders on me. I'm gonna grab thumbs in the collar. I want at about, I don't wanna be at like 9 and 3. I wanna be more like maybe 7:30 and 4:30. I guess that's kind of where it would be. Just right in those arteries, cross my feet, pinch my knees, and we're shutting those valves right off. Painful and makes you feel sick a little bit too. So again, he's gone double unders on me. I can't break the grip. I'm gonna just go for the sub real quick. Grabbing the collar, my thumbs are on the inside. These little knuckles right here are the button. That's gonna shut those valves off. Cross my feet, straighten my legs so the power comes from my legs and shut them right off. So that's a nice little sub we can do from there. Another one is a triangle. So there's no arm in here. So if there was an arm in here and I was doing a triangle, if I wanted his right arm in here, the triangle would go this way, right? I'm shutting it off on this side with my leg. The other side would be his arm. So my arm can be that replacement. My arm being in here can take the place of his. I can lock up my triangle this way, and there's a nice triangle here. Some guys like to use the fist in here and shut it off with that fist right there. That works too. I know no-gi, some guys like to grab their own shin and lock it up here. So a few options on how to do that no arm in triangle, but I use my arm to substitute his arm, whether I'm going in the collar or a little bit lower for like a thrusting style choke punching. I'm shutting it off on one side, I'm shutting it off on this side, and I'm making my lock with my legs, whether it's here, here, or here.